Welcome to Phil Welch Stadium in St. Joseph, Missouri, where tonight we see the top two teams in the Mink League in showdown fashion, as it's the St. Joseph Mustangs versus the Clarinda A's here on the St. Joe Mustangs broadcast. Tyler, it's going to be a good one tonight. Both teams playing good baseball. What are we going to see out there?
Well, if you look at the lineups that you will get to in the next couple of minutes, the A's and the Mustangs rolling out their 9 best guys in the field and arguably their 2 best pitchers. So they are bringing it tonight, both teams. Huge playoff implications for that 1 seed. The Mustangs with the win will just be a game closer to clinching a first-round bye, but the A's could sneak into first place if they start winning some games and the Mustangs have a drought. So big game here. If the Mustangs take care of business, that'll allow them to really breathe and relax the rest of the season.
Tyler, what can you tell me about Aaron Harrington?
You can simply look at the whip. Under 1, that's absolutely fantastic. ERA comes along with that, but 20 innings, 25 Ks, high strikeout guy, but not a lot of walks either. So a guy that gets ahead but also knows how to put away batters, and that is a recipe for success as a starting pitcher. He should be able to work deep into this ball game, Charlie.
That is for sure.
There he goes again.
So Kai Holiday, off arguably one of the better pitchers in the Mink League, getting bases are always on his mind when he's at first, as that's Caruso dropping down a bunt. And Black slips, and it's going to be a fair ball.
And that ball was rolling down the line. He wasn't making the play on Caruso at first. Really, you just take a step back and watch that ball. If it ends up staying on the line, staying fair, there's nothing you can do about it. But for Black, you can't do anything to risk touching that baseball. Also, they're 1, 2, and 3 guys amongst the league leaders in stolen bases.
That one's hit well out there to left field. Bazemore turned on it and hit it far, and it's gone. So Sean Bazemore takes Aaron Harrington over the left field wall. It's a 3-0 Athletics lead here in the top of the first inning.
Also a huge speedster.
Another bunt. He's trying to show off his speed there, and it's a perfect one. There's just no play. Evan Smallwood, the second baseman tonight for the Athletics, as Harrington picks over, and the throw gets away from Mose, and that could spell trouble for the Mustangs. Macon stops at second base. 1-1 pulled to Black, past the diving glove of Jordan Black. It's another first inning run for these Athletics. It's 4-0 now, with only 2 outs in the top of the first inning.
As good of a game as you had last night.
As Freeman shoots one into the gap. That one could be extra bases and will be extra bases. The question is how many. Freeman will stop at second base with a 1-out double in the top of the, bottom of the first inning. That one's grounded softly to third base. Tough play for Caruso, but in time. Harrington looking for the 0-2 strikeout. Instead, it's going to be shot for a fair ball down the line. Darius Freeman lets it get by him, and this spells a lot of trouble as the bases are going to clear. A 1-out base clearing triple for Lath Holiday. And the A's are up to a 7-0 lead in just the third inning.
Aaron Harrington did a great job getting to the 0-2 count, but he went with a fastball and didn't elevate it enough. That ball caught too much to the plate. Wasn't in an awful spot, getting in on his hands. And Lath Holiday doing a good job of fighting that off and muscled out to right field. Darius Freeman attempting a sliding stop to try to get the guy gunned down either at home or third base, and that cost him another run.
That one hit well. It's going to be over the head of Noah Bodenhausen. So Aaron Harrington getting battered around Phil Welch Stadium tonight, as that's a double for Mark Stevenson. That one's popped up to Mose at first base. Should be the third out of the inning, and it is. So despite the leadoff base hit, Andrew Clark worked. This one grounded to Black. This could be the double play they were looking for. 5-4-3, and it is.
It's not only their lineup.
This one's going to be grounded to Mose. Going to be a tough play, and it's off the glove of Jeter Mose. So a run scores on the ground ball.
Played the full length of every game so far this season.
Leadoff single for Bodenhausen. So he, despite the shutout here for the Mustangs, continues to stay hot. His second hit of the ball game. Mose hits one up the middle. This could be the first run of the game, and it's going to be. So Noah Bodenhausen comes around to score thanks to the Jeter Mose single. The fans here at Phil Welch love it, but they're going to need a lot more here as they still trail 8 runs. Hit for some serious power, but also hits on bases. That one hit well out to left field over the head of Macon in left. It's going to be an RBI double. If Mose can get there, no, he's going to be held up smartly. Felix, that one hit well out there to that left center gap, and it's also going to be over the head of Tyler Macon in left field. So a big swing from Dominic Felix as it's a 2 RBI double. Calcano doing, as that one by McCullum is hit off the glove of Caruso. Coming home is Felix. He's going to slide in safely. A creative slide from Dominic Felix scores the run. Teams played has 20 less at-bats as this one's grounded to Black at third. He'll make the play. That'll do things here in the 8th. This one's going to be pulled to Bazemore short. Tough play. Felix. No way. Looks like they called Dom Felix out at first base. 2-2 to McCullum. Mose at third base. McCullum is going to get rung up on the check swing. I thought they were going to say no swing as he tried to get out of the way. But an ugly looking swing for Trevor McCullum.
Be throwing at you now.
Freeman trying to keep the game alive, but he can't do so as he swings right through a fastball on his hands. So your final score tonight, 9-4 in favor of Clarinda. They came in and meant strictly business tonight.